Ooh. Hello all, Serious Thieves here, back for more Salvaging a Save, and we're going to finish up today. We're going to do the freighter, and as much of a pain as it was for me for that damage to have been done to it, this is going to be the easiest fix that we've done before. In fact, we're not done everything else we've started. We still have a little bit more exosuit stuff to put back in that we didn't have before. We finally have the slots. The reason we're here, if we turn around, we get a peek at it. The base that I just left, if we target that, can we? Easy S-Class Derelict Euclid. So we're in a system that doesn't have a space station, so if you want to come here, here is the address in the bottom left corner. We've got a boat and a bird and a boat and a cube and a triangle and a cube and a sunset and a galaxy and a dragonfly and a galaxy and a moon and a rocket ship. Spaceship, whatever. That's the glyphs for this place. Let's see, do I have, I think I split off a receiver from the freighter. Yes, right there. I've already done this several times. We don't even need 15 of these. We can put in like a lot more. We have a lot of inventory space to gain on the freighter. We can go way higher than we are right now, but we don't need it. This is what we had before. So we are good to go for repair, for salvaging our save to where it was. We're going to expand it. We're going to keep the save going. This is one of my favorite saves. So we're going to head back into this old save after we get it fixed. But we only need really to fill out these slots here to fit in these top modules. Well, maybe a couple extra slots. We don't need 15 is the point. All of these ones here are doubles of stuff that we already have installed that we can't install. We've got 3 of each, and here's 3 of each of our expedition speed, our fuel efficiency, combat, exploration, etc., etc. We can't get more of those. That's what I'm disappointed about. Too bad. We don't need the slots. We only need slots to put the rest of our warp drive tech back in and our new economy scanner package that came with the freighter update before this. Can't wait for the freighter expedition redux, redo, however you want to say it. That one I really enjoyed, and I'll probably be replaying that one. I might even record that one. But today we're going to be fixing this freighter. So we need to get those modules installed, but let's showcase exactly why I have a base here. This is so fast. All right, we just need to wait for that to catch. There we go. Emergency broadcast detected. And won't save anything we do here, but we could make changes to our suit while we're here if we want to take a bit of extra time, like installing some more hazard protections. So yeah, I see that's getting a bit low. Let's recharge that. I have the ball splitter equipped, but we should not need our weapon basically at all. There's a couple robot drones, and I think there's one ceiling cannon that we don't need to go anywhere near. I think I just grabbed oxygen from a floaty thing. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's unlock that door. Claim some supplies. And it's mostly right-hand turns. Come into the first room, ignore that purple doorway, turn right. Open a door. Well, this is a left-hand turn, but it's a hallway, so I don't count that. Come into this room, and you have to veer left because it's all, you just hug the right-hand wall, is really what I'm saying. Oh, there's one of those drones I was talking about. We can just ignore him. There's stuff you can grab. This is a pretty lucrative freighter as well. Okay, we come into that door, and we turn right. Can't exactly hug the wall here because there's stuff in the way. You could go around it the other way, but you do hug the right-hand wall again. Turn left in a hallway again, and you're done. That's it. We're done. That was the whole freighter. We didn't have to shoot our gun. These guys we can ignore. They won't get to us before we get our module. So now we're up to 16, which is great. You know what? We could make this to show that it is an S-Class still, but I really need more bulkheads. I'm going to have to do this a lot more off-camera too, because we're nowhere near done getting our cargo capacity upgraded to the new stuff. But this will help. This will help a lot. That was super fast, right? Like, why not come here? This is in the Euclid galaxy. Euclid Derelict. Super easy to get to. I showed you the portal glyphs. There's no reason not to come set up a base here. It's amazing. It's going to cost you a lot of money to buy all the receivers you're going to need. I've spent, oh, I don't know, probably over 100 million already. No, not quite. And you do make money if you do looting. Well, you lose less. All right, let's call in our freighter now. Head away from that derelict, because there's no space station here. Oh, our freighter isn't repaired, and this is I guess, a blue star system? A red star system. We can't even go to red stars. That's how badly our freighter is damaged. So you know what? We're just going to warp ourselves anywhere nearby. Can show up in the left-hand corner. We are in the Euclid galaxy. Can't go to green stars either. Let's find a nice yellow star to go to right next door. Pangalax. See ya, pirates. So we're going to land on our freighter. We're going to finish our freighter repairs. Nice quick one today. We're almost done. And we're also going to finish our exosuit repairs. We're not going to bother doing re-rolls for maximum stats. Oh, hey, look, here is another cargo bulkhead just waiting to be grabbed. We don't even have to actually do the freighter battle, but look at these guys right here. Just right in our face. And they're dead. So let's get them. And then let's just land. Ow. I'm sorry if you're deaf. I'm also deaf. That was very loud. You don't have to do the battle anymore. I don't know why. The landing pad light used to turn red during freighter battles and you couldn't land. But now you can, and it ends the battle right away. So this is a C-class freighter. We don't want to change our freighter in for this, but we do want to head upstairs. And if we talk to the captain, where's the captain? Right beside us. Admiral Kest. Instead of inspecting the freighter, we're going to request payment. And we get a cargo bulkhead and some Korvax standing. I guess either this is a Korvax system or because it's a Korvax... No, yeah, it's a Korvax system because it's a Korvax freighter. That's how that works. All right, we warped. Let's call our freighter in. Lots of freighter stuff this episode. That is one of the other ways to get your cargo bulkheads. It's just a lot slower. Way slower. You have to wait 3 more hours of gameplay before I can do that again. Unless you're playing in multiplayer, there might be a way to bug it so that you get one every warp. I don't know if that still works or not. For you guys to test. All right. Capital ship called in. We have to go install that tech upstairs, so we can't just do it in the cargo bay here. No problem. Thanks to these handy-dandy teleporters. Again, came in with the freighter update. One of my favorite updates. Upgrade control. Add storage. We want to make sure we're doing tech. We should also get our 4th supercharged slot. We have 1, 2, 3, and I don't see any others. This is all just where it was installed before. I have not done any modify. We're going to do a little bit of moving stuff around later. So where do you guys think it's going to be? I'm hoping it's right here. That would be the most ideal spot. Oh, yes. That's perfect for adjacency bonuses. It has stuff all the way around it. That's great. Let's deploy some more bulkheads. And I don't know how much of the tech we actually do need, but I feel like that's probably more than enough for our purposes, especially for the adjacency purposes. So let's switch over to cargo and move the rest into cargo, whatever we got. I've got that easy derelict base. I can do as much as I want later. Now, let's repair our tech. Starting with the freighter, since that's the focus of today. One thing I've noticed, and they've added these, which are great. It's not going to help us right now because we need to actually use both at the same time. So let's minimize it. But wherever you were last, if you've just installed a new slot and added something at the bottom, this will be the screen where you come in at the bottom of the menu next time you come into it. I sort of wish it would always start at the top. I feel like your text slots do, but I'm never scrolled down on my text slots, so I don't know. They probably follow the same pattern, but it's a bit annoying. Minor complaint. We could change that maybe. I don't think it would fuss anybody up. All right, interstellar scanner. We're actually going to put that out of the way. I'm glad we got a couple of slots down there that we don't want to worry about adjacency and stuff with. Hyperdrive itself, we got that slot for free, because our hyperdrive was in our old default slots, not in our tech slots. So that had to get moved over. You can't not have a freighter hyperdrive. You get some adjacency right like that. Doesn't help very much. Let's install. All the rest is just freighter tech, and I want to have some open space to play here. What I would like to do is find expedition speed, no. This here, fuel efficiency is what I want in all of those 3 slots. And I'm happy they're close by so they can get adjacency bonuses with the other tech. What does that go from 20 to 36%? That's pretty good. That's almost as good as it used to be. We used to have basically 6 20s, and now we have 3 20s and 3 12s. Not too bad. Or 16s? 3 16s. Yeah, we get an extra 16% instead of 20%. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Not as bad as I thought it would be. And that's the most important one, in my opinion, fuel efficiency. It's going to save you a fortune in fuel costs. And if you're using support frigates, pretty much every mission you do should be free. We're going to test it out, but we'll do that on this old save. Okay, what else do we want? We want more adjacency bonuses. There we go, touching. So we'll put all of that stuff together. That leaves us some nice room here for our freighter hyperdrive, which I'm just going to put in the middle for now, and we'll worry about all the rest of that stuff later. No, I know which one goes in the middle. It's one of these, and it won't be one that says red stellar bodies, blue stellar bodies, or green. So it's going to be maybe this one. No, that's the C-class one. B-class one, it'll be, whoops, this one here then. That should be 800 light years plus, oh no, that's the wrong one. What does this one do? Oh, that's the blue. Okay, no, my bad. I clicked on the wrong one. There we go. It's got to be that one. This should be 800 light years, right? By itself? Yeah, let's put it here. What do we get? 1,000. That's a pretty good boost. Although my math says that's a 20% boost, not a 30% boost. But maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I probably am. All right, let's put the... Whoops. Where'd our stuff go? There we are. Let's put the rest in. And these we could put in, but we got 250, 250, and 250. We already had our best ones on this side. Now we can get better than 250 now. Oh, can we for freighters? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I don't know that there is a point to installing these. They're going to be 250s as well because that's the Derelict Freighter we got them from. So there's no point in trying to reroll. Those are the best modules we've got. Let's put some adjacency bonus stuff in. I'm sure there's a way, whoops, to maximize these. But we're not going to really worry about it right now. Looks like we do want some more tech slots to go underneath. We have way more freighter stuff than I thought. Can we switch stuff? No, we can't. We actually have to move it first. Okay. That's the least important one, so we're going to get you out of there. It's not what I wanted to do. Wrong buttonitis. Okay, there we go. We went from 1800 to 5200, and I was at 6800 before, and I haven't played around with this at all yet. So we're doing pretty good. I don't know why I have that message there. Cannot install this inventory type. That's fine. Freighter inventory size increased is still there. Let's go make a save. Just going through the teleporter worked, but I do want to go make a save anyway. We have autosave now. I don't need to do this, but it's a habit. It's good to have a hard save. We're in the cargo bay. Let's work on ourselves. We have a couple more modules to install for us, and we have the room now. We also have our third. We don't get 4 inventory slots that are supercharged. We get 3. Same with our exocraft, I believe, only get 3. Nothing in the exocraft changed, so we don't need to repair that on any of our saves. As far as I'm aware, I mean, we just get more slot potential, I believe. I don't know if we can increase them or not. We could look into it, but we don't need to. There's no repair to do. We're not salvaging anything there. And we didn't put any work into them on this save. So here we have, are we in the exosuit? Yes. We want to put in our remembrance and our starseed, but they're not really vital. They might stack with life support. No. They stack with each other. I don't know what they do, but they stack with each other. Alright, so they can go down at the bottom then by themselves. Out of the way. We don't need to activate them. We don't need to add fuel to them. They're just there. Okay, now we have shield lattice. This is actually a hazard protection upgrade, so that should stack with these guys. Yes. Aeration membrane. I don't know which that stacks with. Hazard protection. Cool. This should stack with itself, and I think only itself. Oh no, this is a life support module. This is an upgrade, not a tech. Do we have any aeration tech? Yeah, we do. Let's move that. And even though it's the same color, these are not stacking with each other. They're only stacking with themselves. And even though that's about water breathing, that it doesn't stack with those, it stacks with these. No, it doesn't. Oh, alright, well, maybe it doesn't stack. Anyway, it's more stats. We're going to use it. If it's no stats, if it doesn't stack, to the bottom you go. Okay. You are not needed for anything in specific. You are going to need to be accessed, but I don't necessarily want you beside that nice adjacency spot. What kind of supercharged slots do we have up here? None. Let's move all of our life support down. I'm going to want that in the top corner for easy access. All of our supercharged slots, we've got one here, and we've got one here, and we've got one here. They're all fairly separate. Everyone will have those in the same spot for their exosuit. So it's something to note when you're buying a new, or when you're starting a new character and you're buying your slots. Go to your tech slots, get this one here, second row down, second from the end, column-wise, and then it's the third column, third row for this one here. You'll probably start with this one, this first supercharged slot. You have to buy the others. But you can pick which slots you're buying, so pick these ones first, because it will be these slots, apparently. I haven't tried that out. All my characters have those slots already. Alright, now, I believe these are the things that'll stack with these to give 20% bonuses. So I want to move. Well, we could find adjacency bonuses later. We don't have to add stuff to these. They will stack if we just put them touching these and then across. We're going to get some adjacency there. There we go. All of our thermic layers. We now take 21% less damage to each of those, plus 20% less damage because of that to all of the hazards. Fantastic. I will play around with the supercharged slots and maybe re-rolling stuff. I don't have a perfect layout or for what I want to do with these yet. Starship wise, we're pretty much done. We finished all of that. We even have the positron ejector installed. I don't know that I'm going to use it. We have sorry, positron ejector's up there, the infra knife. The positron is so good with these slots that I have beside each other like that. It just gets such a great deal. 32,000 DPS for peak damage potential. Shields is a lot less. It does take a bit of a chunk of time to chew through shields with the positron, so maybe we want to hang on to this because even without supercharged slots, that does basically twice as much damage to shields, and very similar amounts of damage with peak damage potential. It's not too bad, not too bad. And it's our only two weapons. We've got lots of space, so we could even put more weapons on if we want. But that's, again, upgrades. That's upgrades. That's not repair. We don't need to repair multi-tools. Nothing was damaged there. We've got bonuses to gain to that, but we'll tackle that with these things that we gained from all of those space station missions I took next time on this old save. That's it. We're done. We're repaired. We're a fully functional Waypoint save again. It only took, well, an hour and a half of what you guys watched, about 3 hours of playtime for me running derelicts, going to space stations and buying slots to get space to put in all of our old tech. But other than that, yeah, not too much work, not too bad. And our save is almost as good as it used to be because of the supercharged slots. A little bit of a reduction. We still lost a lot in our freighter, even with these giving such great reductions, 36% from a 20%. That's fantastic. As you can see, our fleet coordination went down from the 65 it was just at. So I might have to play around a little bit more with how these modules are working. I do want that to be as high as possible because that'll give us the best stat bonuses to our ships. So we'll need less ships to send on each mission. But support frigates used to do really good with 90 or 100. So we'll see how they do with 56. But again, on this old save. Till next time, everybody, have a good time.